did it! And by me, I mean my roommate. Look, we made the puzzle from our crate. And we used puzzle glue, so it's pretty stuck together as long as I don't just drop it on the floor. Hey guys, it's Tizzy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, yes, did you want one? She could hear it. I'm going to be talking about my January TBR. I know this is kind of the middle of the month, but you know, I had other videos come out. So my TBR this month is going to be pretty short, and the reason for that is just because I think I was a little bit too ambitious for the month of December. I put, I think, 6 or 7 books on my TBR, and I only ended up reading 2 of them, and I could not read the 4th. I did read other books, I just didn't end up reading what I said I was gonna read. So these are my physical books, and then I also have one ebook, kind of. It's a fan fiction. The first one was on my December to be read list, but then I never got to it because I was a little scared, a little nervous, just because I know this was a really popular book, and I was not sure if I was going to go through with it because, you know, I wasn't sure about Cruel Prince, but I did like Agatar, but I didn't like the Mortal Instruments, but I liked the Internal Devices. So I was kind of like really back and forth. But I really want to read this. I already started the vlog I was going to do for it, so I'm very excited for that. I'll probably post the vlog on Thursday, so in a few days. And so this one is a fantasy by Sarah J. Maas. So a lot of people said it's kind of similar to Avatar. It's a series about an assassin. I heard that there's going to be romance, but I heard it's more of a subplot than it is an actual plot, so that's why I was a little nervous. But still excited because a lot of people said it was really good. They said you just have to push through it though, because it's this type of series where it gets better as you get through the series. So there are all the books, I think about 7, and I already have them, so I was like, you know, I already bought it, I'm gonna do it. Next one is a YA contemporary by Sarah Dessen called The Rest of the Story. She is my favorite author. I just never got around to buying this book as I'm trying to get back into reading. After my little reading slump in November, I thought that this would be good since I always like all of her books. Some of them I like better than others, of course. I thought this would be a really good read. It's about a girl named Emma whose mother died, so she lives with her dad, and then she decided to visit her mom's family for the summer, and then, you know, her life is divided, things like that. So I thought it'd be cool to read something like this, plus the cover is really, really nice and it smells really good. The third one in my TBR is Vampire Academy. The reason why I picked this one is because I really like paranormal romance. You guys seen my reviews on Crush. I like Twilight, you know, anything with a vampire in it. I think that's just it. There's a game I play called World of Warcraft, and you're supposed to pick a faction, and Covenant I mean, and I picked Vanthyr even though I'm not supposed to, because I had better ones out there for my class, but I wanted Vanthyr just because it was a vampire, and I just keep like hugging the main character, but that's a different story. Anyways, and the reason why I decided to read it for this month is just because I found a read-along, and I've never done a read-along, so I was very excited for that. I joined the thing, and it's going to start in January. I might read a little bit before just so I can get a little bit ahead of the game, because I know that the creators of Vampire Academy, the read-along, they have already read it. It's kind of like a reread for them, but I want to kind of like kind of skim it a little bit, just so that way I have a little bit more to talk about. The read-along is not until January 30th, which is perfect, so we'll be able to finish that and then talk about it and things like that. So I'm very, very excited. Never had a read-along before, and especially when it's a genre I really, really like. So it's a vampire boarding school type of deal. And I already bought the series because I tried to buy this at Barnes & Noble, and unfortunately they were all sold out, which is really weird. They only had like book number 6 or something, and then the paperback was on sale on Amazon, so I ended up getting that one because it was all 6 books for like $30. Okay, last but not least, this book is actually not really a book. It is a fan fiction. It's a Draco Hermione fan fiction because, like I said before, I'm always reading one, and it's called A Cruel and Beautiful Descent. I already started reading it, so that's good. I'm halfway at 500 pages. Apparently, there's 1,000 pages in this book. I did not realize that this book was so long. It was pretty slow in the beginning, and I almost DNF'd it because I was kind of bored. It started to pick up, and I started liking it. I mean, of course, there could be some tweaks in the writing. The author actually doesn't have it anywhere posted just because she ended up taking a lot of her stories and then writing it to become published author. So I kind of understand why the writing's not as clean. Edited it more in her published works than her fan fiction, of course. But I'm really enjoying it so far. Like I said, it is about 50% of the way in. A book so far about what would happen if the more won that fight, the battle, and there's a resistance fighting Voldemort, and Hermione's a slave, and then Draco saves her, etc, etc. So those are the 4 books I'm reading for the month of January. It's pretty small, but I just wanted something a little bit more manageable just because December I just went. Do you have any books on your TBR? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye!